This is a song written by James Joyce himself. In the book of Finnegan's Wake, you can find it on page 32 of the original Penguin edition. Music and words written by James Joyce. It is actually a highly condensed outline of the entire plot of that book, which the action of which could be described simply the story of Humphrey Chimpton Earwicker, who gets caught buggering an underage girl at the zoo. Kind of what it's all about. So yeah, at the zoo. What an animal! So that's here comes everybody. Humphrey Chimpton Earwicker, the star of Finnegan's Wake the book. Or, as he is styled in this lovely tune, Humpty Dumpty, for a man who has fallen from grace, you might say. Have you heard of one Humpty Dumpty, how he fell with a roll in a rumble, curled up like Lord out of a crumble, by the butt of the magazine wall, hummed helmet and all. He was one time our king of the castle, now he's kicked about like a rotten old parsnip, and from Green Street will be sent by the order of his worship to the penal jail of Mountjoy, the jail of Mountjoy, jail of Mountjoy. He was father of all schemes for to bother us, slow coaches and immaculate contraceptives for the populace, Mel's milk for the sick, 7 dry Sundays a week, open air love and religion's reform, so hideous in form. Arrah, I says, you couldn't he manage it, I'll go bear me fine dairyman darling, like the bump and the bull of the Cassidys, all his butters and his horns, both of his horns, butter his horns. We had chops, chairs, chewing gum, chicken pox in the china chambers, universally provided by the soft-open salesman. Small wonder he'll cheat hero on our local lads nicknamed him when Chimpton first took the floor with his bucket shop store down Bargain Wig Lore. So snug he was in his hotel premises sumptuous, but soon will bonfire all his trash tricks and trumpery, and 'tis short till Sheriff Clancy be winding up his unlimited company, when the bailiffs bomb at the door, Ben bomb at the door, then he'll bomb no more. Sweet bad luck washed on the waves to our island, the hooker, the Hammerfest Viking, and Gauls curse on the day when he blan obey, so his black and tan man o' war, so his man o' war in the harbour bar. Where from roads pull baggy balls done walk, skipping, whipping fampany, Fingal McGoscar, one side Biggers Boniface, Foxman Gallahorn of Vigicker's moniker, August Irad and Vigicker's called, the Norwegian camel o' cod, the he is big God. Now that's all just straight up Joyce. You weren't supposed to understand any of that, was you? Neologisms from Joyce, ladies and gentlemen. But here's the crux of the matter. It was during some freshwater garden pumping, or according to the nurse and mirror while admiring the monkeys, when our heavyweight heathen Humphrey made bold a maid to woo, who would she'll do, the general lost her maiden loo. Well, he ought to blush for himself, the old hay-headed philosopher, for to go in and shove himself that way on top of her. Begob he's the crux of the catalogue of our antediluvial zoo, Messrs. Billing and Coo, no as larks good as new. He was jolted by Wellington's monument, oratorious hippopotamus, when some bugger let down the back trap of the omnibus, and he caught his death, the Fusiliers, with his rent in his rears, give him 6 years. 'Tis sore pity for his innocent poor children, but look out for his missus legitimate. When that Frew gets a grip of old Earwicker, won't there be earwigs on the green, big earwigs on the green, the largest you ever seen. Then we'll have a free trade Gales band in mass meeting, for to sod this brave son of Scandinavia, and we'll bury him down in Oxman's town, along with the devil and dames, the deaf and dumb dames, and all the remains. And now all the king's men know his horses could never resurrect his corpus, for there's no true spell in Connacht or hell that's able to raise the king. James Joyce, ladies and gentlemen.